settings, this place is going to be rocking. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. Bringing Daily Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Roomstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. To make a difference today. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's running out of time here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
They'll kick it away here. And off the bounce, that pump will roll out of bounds. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They'll hand it off. Breaks into open space. 1st down and more. He's still running. Now here he goes. At the 20, at the 10. Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
This all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's got the first and still going. Breaks into the clear. They bring it down, but the game sets up the offense. 1st and goal from the 10.
Boy, when your running game's working like this, especially in the first half, it makes everything easier. And after big runs like that, watch for the offense to come back and attack off play action.
And the Tar Heels line up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
See if they can convert the point after. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Comes the USC offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
That solid pursuit, though, trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Fourth down, the offense will go for it. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Crosses the 10-yard line. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, USC.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. And they get something going here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Back, they're going to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Run it here. Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Brings the ball to 35.
Big wins like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Where teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Toss play, running right. Fights off a defender.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Wrapped down the middle. It's Berger. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. It's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Give it to the back again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. He got it. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Looking right, this one caught. Tackle, but first down.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
First down here for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. possession on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and brings up a third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. Based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a third consecutive time.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal, and they find the end zone this time out. Oh, that one's picked off. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coach has got to be proud.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Here's the handoff. He breaks free. He's got the first down and still motoring. And he's into the end zone. But hold on, there's a flag down. This might be coming back. So the electric touchdown play, take it off the board. It's coming all the way back. That's a crucial mistake. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. The freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. So the offense faces third and short from the +26. Might be four down territory. But let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Got passing the field goal. Now the offense on the field going for it on fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
They're going to run it, and they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here. Third down
quarterback looking to throw for it on third down. On the move now. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's got him open. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the return man runs out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks right and lets it fly. Gets right all the way down inside the 35. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion, and he put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Bringing pressure. Contact as he let the ball go.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Back, you're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the Tar Heels bring their punt team onto the field. Kick it away here. No fair catch. He feels the punt. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. block's got him. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Boy, that last carry, Chris, puts him right at 100 yards for the game. How's he done it? Because he's been patient. He's followed his blocks. He's let everything develop in front of him, and he's busted through for some big gains.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to get the second half going. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tried to make something happen on the return, but steps out at the 23. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Using his legs. It's Finley. Makes a nice move there. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Great move in the open field. We make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
That's another big run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Has the first down and more. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. In the red area, it's Finley. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. He keeps it on the design run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. And the Tar Heels will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Looking to throw yet again. And that pass falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They've punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, they try to get him the football here on that slant route, but give the defense credit. They swatted away.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second and goal, but backed up now to the 15. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pocket breaking down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. They'll finally bring them down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. They'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it, enough for a first down. Touchdown, USC. There was no catching him that time.
Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
48, North Carolina, 10.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this pass is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a deep completion. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's bringing it back. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here comes the USC offense back on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Second down after that previous play. Working clock with the ground game. He's past the marker and still going. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
A gain makes it second and medium. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Offense trying to move in the scoring position if they could convert third and short here from the 50. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.